Welcome back to No Man's Land for episode 13 with me, Farm Sim Snowy. Welcome back everyone. I was just doing a couple of headlands on that soybean field there in the harvester because I was going to get a worker going. And I've noticed the harvester is nearly out of fuel, so that would take forever to drive down to the store to use that one. So I'm thinking we're going to get a fuel bowser at our farm, so then we can just refuel all our machines while we're up here, which will save time and hopefully money. And I'm thinking of looking at this one. Where is it? Just here. 4,000 it's going to cost us. It is, and I was thinking putting it at the end of this shed because it would give us enough room to drive up to it in like the harvester with the header on. I was thinking over here next to the wood chipper, but it's a little bit tight for space there, and if it's next to this shed it's going to be kind of hidden. We're not going to see it from the farmhouse, so if we can get sort of as close as we can to it, something like that. I don't know what it's going to do to the ground, so whether it's going to change it to concrete, but we can rearrange that. Maybe there. It's not poking through, is it? No. Boom. Yeah, I can sort that out. I'll change that to this dirt colour. So now we've got a fuel tank on the farm. Like so. So let's fill this back up. It just means we can leave the header on the harvester then. We should be able to pull in. He says oh, don't tell me it's not going to work. There we go. Just needed to turn round. For some reason it didn't like. There we are, we're filling up. Quite slowly, but we are filling up. That's very slow, that. Normally they're quicker than that. Not use this one though. I'm trying to use some things that I've not used on my maps before, but that's pretty slow. That's cost us €535. Right, so I'm going to get a worker going on this field again, and I think we'll get a worker putting some wheat in the small field over there by the chickens. And then I'm going to go and clear a few trees out of our new plot that we've just bought, because I think some of the trees are going to be in the way for our animals, and I want to mow the grass as well. I'll do that off camera because I don't want to bore you with just lots of mowing, but I think we should carry on doing it because the silage is such a good earner for us. So he's off and running. Hopefully he can navigate his way around that field. And then, have we got enough fertilizer and seeds? Probably not. Let's be safe and fill this up. Better be safe than sorry. And then we need to come forward, get the trigger for this. It's so annoying. There we go. But it is cheap as chips from there. So we'll get him going over here. Like so. That's cool. Off they go. Yeah, I'll just quickly show you on landscape mode what I mean. So if we whiz over to here. So our boundary stops there roughly. So I don't think it will let me touch these 3 trees. It might just get away with this one. So it's probably going to be that one. And then that one there. And then these, I think. Because this is a little bit hilly here. So we'll just concentrate on this flat area. So I'll probably do that quickly while we've got the workers going on the other fields. I think if I grab the pickup and the wood trailer, I'll start attacking them with the chainsaw. That's all the small trees there removed. So now it looks a bit more open. Got rid of all the stumps as well. So it should give us quite a nice flat area, especially all around here. It gets a little bit worse when you come towards the trees here, but that's fine. So I'll go and sell these. Probably won't get a lot for it, but a little bit of extra pocket money for us. Our chap's finished seeding that field there, and the harvester's still going, although I think he's missed quite a strip of it, and I've missed my turning because I want to go down there. So I'll quickly sell these off and see how much we make. That's those little logs sold. It was hardly worth it. If you look down the bottom right, 69 euros. But they were only small ones, but hey ho. I've sorted out the landscaping there. Kind of done the little drive up to it now, so that's a bit better. Our helper's nearly got a full tank of grain over there again, so I think we'll run over and sort that out. But I'm thinking we're gonna have to either invest in a mower or lease one, but we might as well invest in one because I'm planning on doing the silage quite regularly, or the grass cutting regularly. We could grow corn and we can get chaff that way, but then we're going to need forage harvester and headers, and that can be quite expensive. I mean, you can get, where are we, the smaller ones like this, but they're not very wide, so those are only 3 meter. That will go on a, I think they go on a tractor, them ones. Yeah, so they're not very wide, so it's going to take quite a long time, and forage harvesters are very expensive, as you can see. Even just a lease one, 14 grand. So I think we'll just carry on with the grass at the minute. I was in that menu because I wanted to show you what we're going to buy. I think we will buy it. This setup here, which I talked about I think in the last episode. So that's the front mower. We can either have Vicon make or Kverneland. I think I prefer the Vicon, so we'll buy that one. And then we need the rear mower, which is going to give us 10.2 meters. We'll keep it Vicon, obviously the same match up, and we definitely want the Vario BX configuration. It adds another 20 grand, but it puts the little conveyor belts on the back, which means we can do the swath dropping, which is easier to pick up. So we'll buy that. So that's 75 grand. So our money's gone down quite a bit there. That's 96,200 euros. He's waiting over there for us now. And the pipe's on the wrong side, so I'm going to have to reverse them out. So if we stop that there, which means I've got to dismiss him. I think by the time we finish this field, we're going to have near on a full trailer of soybeans here. I don't know what the prices are like now. They haven't budged, so they're pretty low. I'm not going to sell them at that price. That's too low. And canola's bad at the minute, although we've only got 13,000 litres of that. Yeah, that trailer looks nearly full there. Jump in that tractor and double check in a second. Just set them off again. Yeah, we've got 95%. So hopefully that should all fit in there. I'm going to pinch this tractor because I'm going to whiz down to the shop and pick our mowers up. And I'll see you back up here when I've got them. Right, back with our mowers. One thing I did notice driving back from the shop is this is quite, it's not so bad now, but when I had it on all-wheel steering, if I just show you a sec. So if we change the steering mode down the bottom there and help menu to all-wheel steering and come along, it's very wobbly. So I changed it to front wheel steering and it's calmed it down a bit, but I'm kind of thinking maybe we should get some wheel weights, because I don't want to be tipping this over. So if we just drop off our mowers there and there, our guy's finished his task over there. We'll go and get that trailer. I'm hoping we should be able to customize this. Yes, we went for wide tyres. We go wide and weights. Ah, it's only €400 more. That's a no-brainer then. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. That's £4 though. We'll go wide and weights. That should keep us firmly on the old terracotta for a bit. Right, let's go over and get this trailer. Whiz up through here now, I think. I'm not sure how much I'm going to mow. I don't know whether to bother mowing any of these plots that we already own, or just concentrate on the new plot. Whoa, that took a while to slow down, brake. Hope that's not our new wheel configuration. Now, is the trailer gonna take it all? Yeah, no sweat. No, I don't want to get in there, I want to get in there. Ooh, 98% full. Almost full. So we're going to store this for now, because the prices aren't very good. Yeah, what I was saying about the grass in these areas, because we've extended all the fields. I know we have got some biggish areas like there behind. Let's just have a quick look. Not in there, there. Yeah, it's only really this bit here, because our boundary ends just there. It's not worth that. This isn't really worth it. Maybe this bit. That's only going to be that small bit, because last time we mowed all this was all grass, but now we've extended the field. I think we'll just go from sort of here, we'll do all the way down to here. How far over do we go? About there, isn't it? So it's just the other side of the path. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Get mowing then. Find out how good, well, I know how good this mower is. Oh, that's the other thing actually I was going to do. Our little bunker silo there served us well, but I think it's just too narrow, because I think we're going to get quite a lot off of this new plot, where most of it is grass. So we'll spend some more money in a second and buy a bigger bunker silo. We'll leave that trailer there for now. I'm probably going to get moaned at now, because I've just invested in new sheds and I'm leaving equipment lying around still. It's just temporarily, don't panic. Right, where's our bunker silo? There it is. So that was the large one of those as well. So we're going to take a hit on that. We'll get rid of that. And then I've got my eye on similar sort of thing with the tyres as the boundary, which I like, but it's a lot wider, this one. So it's going to cost us 11 grand. That's providing it fits in there. It's going to mess our track up a bit, isn't it? Although, I think if I took those two trees down at that end, would squeeze that in there. Bear with me a sec. Right, that got rid of those. Let's try this again. Hopefully it will fit and look better. So that's much better there with that side. Keep it that far up. That still gives us that area at the back then, although it's not great, the landscape there. That should do us. Boo. Cool. Shall we make that all like this? That's a bit better. Sweet, that looks good. Happy with that. That's going to let us hold a lot more in there now. So I'm going to go on a mow fest, and I will see you shortly. That's most of that done, but I am fuming because for some reason the front mower doesn't like it on the front of that tractor, so it missed most of it, or some of it in places, but then just over here, look, it was okay, and again missed, okay. So I don't know what that was all about, because I got the fent over the back there. I brought that over and attached it just over in the background, and it placed it down okay, but the fent can't handle both of those mowers, the horsepower. But when you attach to that JCB tractor, it's a little bit wobbly, and as you're going along it's sort of misses bits. Anyway, I've got all this done. So now it's going to be a case of picking it up. I'll pick it up and put it in our bunker silo, see how much we get just off of that area, and if I feel like we could do with some more, then I might do a couple of little bits like here and here just to boost it up so we can get a good payout from the BGA. So where's my tractor gone? There it is. So we need the milling machine and our big trailer. Hopefully it won't take too long to pick this up, and I'm probably gonna have to move the vent out of the way. It's really wobbly. Look at this, look how wobbly that is. I'm not too sure it was a good idea buying this setup. Normally I never have a problem with it. It's an amazing setup. I love it. It's one of the best ones, but I don't know if it's a conflict with this map or this tractor because it's a mod. I'm not sure. Right, hang on a sec. Where's the milling machine? Over in our big shed. There we go. The birds. Get out, birds. That silo is huge now. Definitely more than what we need. Well, I think that's all that picked up, but I don't know what's going on with this map tonight. But this, obviously we had the issue with the front mower missing bits like that. It won't let me pick this bit up here. Now I didn't think I'd crossed the line there, but according to this, that has. I had the mini map on when I cut that, so I'm guessing maybe I was outside the boundary. But normally it tells you, it comes up with a warning saying this action cannot be performed, or you do not own this land. And not only that, when I was back and forwards from the silage bunker, the egg pallet has shifted over to there, and the eggs have started spawning there now. So I don't know what's happened there. And that has literally spun right round, because that unloading side should be facing out the front. Unless the worker hit it when he was seeding this field, but I wouldn't have thought they would have spun it that much. So I think there's some weird issues going on at the minute on this map. So I'm going to have to sort all that out. So I'll drop off the rest of this grass into the bunker. We'll see how much we've got. And we'll tip this in here and we'll see how much is in here. What we could always do is, if we're not happy with the amount, we could leave it open for a bit and cut some more later. So let's have a quick look. Blimey, we've got 293,492. That is a lot, so I'm happy with that. I'll give these a wash off, because they've been through the mill a little bit. Probably going to need a little bit of repair. There's paint coming off up there and there, so I don't think this trailer's had a wash though since we bought it, nor this tractor. There's definitely something odd going on though, because those eggs, I cannot see that that pallet would have spun round that much just by the worker knocking it. and they're normally pretty good. If there's anything that gets in their way, they soon kick up a fuss and tell you about it. So I'm going to have to sort that out. I'll give that a bit of a repair. The JCB's okay for now. I'm not too sure what to do about those mowers at the minute, because that kind of annoyed me a bit, with the front mower missing all the little bits. That'll do. It's not very straight, but right, let's invest ourselves in something to compact this silage better, or chaff. I think I used this one last time, but I kind of felt that it didn't really do much. Tell you what, let's go for this one. I think that folds up as well by the look of it. 4.8 meters. We'll make it as heavy as we can. It's got a water tank. What's going to be heavier though? Tell you what, I'm just going to lease that, because if we don't get on with that, we'll we won't have that. And I'm going to get ourselves a weight. We'll definitely get a weight, and we'll get a big one. So what is the biggest we can get? 330 there. 300, sorry. We'll just buy that. Right, I'll whiz down to the shop and get them. We'll see what we can do, if it works. Right, let's see how good this works. Hopefully it'll be a bit better than that last one we got. Let's turn that on so we can see what we're doing. Right, that's all that 100% compacted. If we check, I tidied up the edge. For some reason it spilt over the edge just down there, so we ended up with 294,000 just over. So we can blanket that, and that should all be covered, hopefully. No spillages. Looks pretty good. We'll let that ferment. Turn that off. I'll probably sort the chickens out at the end, probably off camera, because now I want to get ourselves a sheep pen. And I've got my eye on this one. Only holds 80, but we don't have to go too mad. And it's only 6,500 euros. And if we go down over near where the flat area is, let's turn the help menu back on because I want to see how much it's going to cost us. It's all about the money. So you see there, look, 12,000 something. Start coming back over here. Now that's costing what it should be, 6.5. So if we go back a little bit, we could probably just go that way a touch. We'll go something like that, I think. Because everything we need to access is at the front. So we'll go for that. Cool beans. I've no idea where that saying come from, but it just popped in my head. What I'll do is, let's take the pickup over there, be quicker. We need to get some sheep. Now the silly thing is, we've just cut, or not we, because it's me, not you, blame myself. I've just cut all this grass and we've turned it into chaff and covered it up. Now we've just got sheep, and what do they eat? Grass. So we're gonna need some grass in a minute. The next thing we need to know, or work out rather, is how many we're going to buy, and is it going to work out in the long run to lease a trailer to transport them, or just get them delivered here, because you pay a delivery charge. So if we click on, say, 4 sheep, we're getting charged 100 euros per sheep. If we go into animal transport, we've got these, that holds 10 sheep. That's quite expensive. I've got some modded in stuff, can't use that. So this is probably the best one. That holds 14 sheep. To lease that, oh well, that's definitely going to be worth it, isn't it? It's only 765 euros to lease that, and we can get 14 sheep in there at a time. Okay, that's that settled then. We'll lease that. And the good thing is down at the shop, oh, just jumped over the pickup. Down at the shop is where our animal dealer is. So I'll go and jump in the tractor, because I don't think the pickup will tow that. It's too low, I think. I'll grab a tractor, probably the JCB, and I'll see you down at the shop and we'll buy some sheep. So we've got our trailer, and we'll try and do this all nice and realistic. So if we back up, try to back up. Tell you what, I'm not enjoying this all steering mode on this tractor anymore. Right, we'll lower the ramp and we will get some sheep. I think we will get just white ones.
So how many would, let's max out the trailer first. What's that going to cost? That's going to cost us 21,000, which is pretty much going to wipe us out. That's for 14 sheep. Right, let's do that again. Let's just get 10 to start with. I know it doesn't sound a lot, but it's a start. Right, that will do. That's going to cost us 15. Our money's gone right down. So we've got 15 sheep. If we open the cover, 10 sheep. That's wishful thinking. I'll transport these up carefully, and I'll see you back up at the sheep pen. Right, I've delivered them safely. Well, so far. I'm even going to do this all properly. I'm going to open the gates. I'm not sure the trailer will fit through there, but if we get close enough. Is that going to work? Regulate the fence. Yeah, that's good enough. Off you trot, guys. Quickly shut the gate before they run off. Right, I need some grass now. So I'm gonna have to probably just with 10, I'll just have to mow one of our sort of larger areas. But I'll crack on and do that, and bring you back in when I'm just about to feed them. I almost forgot the probably one of the most important things for the animals. They're gonna need some water. So you can see our money's gone right down. I'm invested in this because it was cheap. I've only got 1,914. So we got ourselves this little fella for 5.5 grand. Holds 10,000 litres of water, which is going to be plenty for us to start with. I've not used this thing yet. So you've got to open the valve first. Like so. I think it closes automatically, so there we go, we're filling up. Now I've got almost a full trailer of grass over there, so we'll go over there, feed and water the sheep, and I think we'll call it there for this episode. Can I sneak round the back? Yeah. Like I say, I'll sort the chickens out off camera. I'll sell those eggs, so that should give us a little bit of money back in the pot. I'm still not convinced about that mower setup though. It just doesn't seem to sit right on that JCB, so I might have to take a loss on that and sell that, which is a shame because I really like that setup. So we'll give them some water. They probably won't even take all this. No, didn't think so. That's fine, because we've only got 10 sheep and they definitely won't take all this, but we're prepared. That's the main thing. So let's see if we can get tight in over to there. No. Right, I'm gonna figure this out. So I'm guessing this isn't the most ideal trailer to do that with. They're almost there, they're halfway. I'm just gonna have to keep doing it like this. The fact that that flips up like that isn't great. Have we got another option to change? No, it's just that. Sometimes you can do tip side grain door and... Right, so definitely can't use this trailer. Oh, we've done it now. Right, so they're fed and watered, and we know not to use this trailer to feed the sheep. So that is it, I think. Hope you've all enjoyed the episode. If you have, please give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.